Good morning. Today's video is going to cover student management from last week's quiz. I will give the question and the correct answer. Just remember, next week will be the same quiz that I'm giving you the correct answers to today. So let's get started. In Texas, it's against the law to stand or walk around the bus while it is moving. That is true. Which one is not an element to sexual harassment? The correct answer would be the behavior is acceptable. Question 3. You should brush off an informal complaint about sexual harassment. That is false. You can report suspected abuse, neglect, or criminal treatment of a child to a local or state law enforcement agency. That is true. You can also report it to the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services by using the Child Protective Service Abuse Hotline. That number is 1-800-252-5400. Again, the number that you would call is 1-800-252-5400. Okay, question 5. Which of the following may be an indication of gang involvement with students on your bus? Gang clothing or color, hand signals, graffiti on personal items, or all the above? The correct answer is all of the above. Graffiti should be left on your bus as a decoration. That is false. Which one is not a rule for appropriate student or passenger behavior on a school bus? The correct answer is talk in a loud voice. Question 8. Students' behavior has a direct bearing on safety of every person on the bus. That is true. In dealing with elementary age students, it is not healthy or realistic to expect absolute silence. Be patient and calm. Frequently remind them of the bus rules or all the above. Answer is all the above. Let's see, question 10. If you have cause to believe that a child's physical or mental health or welfare has been adversely affected through abuse or neglect by any person, you should report it within how many hours? That would be 48 hours. If you have cause to believe that a child has been abused and you fail to report it, it is a Class B misdemeanor. That is true. Which of the following tips give you a solid start on setting the atmosphere on your bus and start out student management on a good base? Be friendly but not familiar. Be firm but fair. Remain calm and always control your temper, or all the above. Correct answer is all the above. Which one of the following is not a discipline tip from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration? That would be make sure to argue with the student if they continue to talk back. 14. It is not your responsibility for knowing all your students' names that ride your bus. That's actually false. You need to know all your students' names. It is a requirement for the driver to speak to each and every student as they are boarding and departing the bus. That is absolutely true. You need to speak to every one of those students. You must be blank in your standards and what you communicate and expect from your passengers. Consistent. Question 17. Does a driver have sole authority to remove a student from the bus for behavioral issues while still at the school campus? No, you do not. You would need to call dispatch or administration. 18. If a student refuses to remain seated while the bus is in motion, what should the driver do first? What should the driver do first? That would be pull the bus over and stop at a safe location. That's what you would do first. It is not important for the student to understand why a rule is put in place on the bus. That is false. Make sure you're explaining the rules and why we have them. Okay, number 20, last one. Even though a student is seated, it is not necessary for them to be in their assigned seat. False. They need to stay in their assigned seat throughout the entire route. All right, guys, thank you so much. Your quiz will come out next week on the same subject of student management. Thank you and have a great day.